the three of you have been elected to run the county. If in your opinion the sensible way to do this and the legal way to do this is to take it out, I think you should do what you think's right.
But you know, there's checks and balances, that the way I look at it. Sure, we can go against the delegation, but in the long run, is that the best way to do it? I mean, they can reduce our budget someplace else.
Okay, and if they do
You
that
know?
out of peak, they do it out of peak, and hopefully that'll make it into public awareness is that they're doing that as a tit for tat thing. I don't think, I'm not saying this is, I don't look at this at the present time as that that's what this is about. I really do look at this as I think that that money is something that is underneath your purview. They have no right, and this is as the delegation has no right to tell you what you can and can't do with that money. I think they overstep their bounds.
You're saying that they're micromanaging.
A little bit. I'm not even gonna call it micromanaging, they just overstep their bounds. In other words, this money has been, for the last year, has been your responsibility, and all of a sudden it's theirs? No, they overstep their bounds, and by doing that, they put you in a situation where you have to piss off every department head in the county government. That is not good government for county government.
I agree.
You've been elected to run the county, and you've been elected to run it efficiently and well. This is not an efficient and well-run solution to this particular problem. I mean, I have a hope about it. I hope the three of you stand up and say, you know, the sensible place is to, and you've all said you agree with this, I hope you follow through on what your agreement is. And it isn't that you're going head to head against them and you're thwarting them and everything. They gave you some advice. They overstepped your bounds, in my opinion, a little bit, but they gave you some advice, and you're free to take it or not. And if they're gonna sit back there and say, well, now what we're gonna do is cut $34,000 out of the budget someplace else to show you that you can't mess around with us, well, fine, if that's the kind of human beings that we have elected in this county, that's what you have to deal with, but it shouldn't affect how you do your job. If you think the right thing to do is to do something, go ahead and do it.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. But on the other hand, if they should do something like that, that is, take some sort of action, we then are in a bind as it is, as it would become.
Well, you may be in a bind. Right now you are in one.
Mr. Babson.
Yeah, I'd like to ask Commissioner Kenny, Commissioner Kenny, you said you'd take the $28,000 out of the contingency fund. Are you planning on taking the other 9 out of what's been budgeted this year?
Yes, we'll present the flyer, and he said he can find $9,000.
I'm sorry, I don't understand what you said.
Will said he can find $9,000.
So you think Will should take it out of the 9,000 out of the current budget and 28,000 out of the
And
contingency
26,
budget?
yeah.
Well, I think this is a good example of what Henry's talking about. Will had that money in there for other stuff, and we're taking it out of this year's budget means he won't be able to get what he's probably been fighting for a couple of years, and now it's in the budget, and now he can't have it because you want to take part out of the contingency and part out of the regular budget. I would hope that you'd reconsider your thinking and consider taking the whole thing out of the contingency fund so that Will can have his money for the water department and the sewer
Now, wait a
department.
minute. Now, wait a minute. Did you mean what you just said? Take it out of contingency money?
Take the entire amount rather than
Because
penalize.
you voted Monday.
Don't ask me how I voted Monday, because by the time we were twisted and untwisted and twirled, I wanted to see, that you had the choice either to take it out of the consistency fund or out of the budget, and then.
And you
we
didn't
could
get a
figure it out.
second.
Huh?
Is that where you didn't get a
I
second on your
can't
motion?
even remember, to tell the truth, David. All I know is it ended up the way that I'm happy that you can make your choice either out of the budget or the contingency fund.
You're happy that we can make that choice?
Yes. Or
No,
did-
we can take
or
it
we
only from
vote
the
finally
budget.
to take it, we obviously didn't vote to take it all out of the contingency fund,
No,
because
nothing.
Commissioner Kennedy suggests that we do take it out of each.
No, the delegation came to the conclusion that all the money would be taken from all the departments.
From
Right.
the good
That's
budget.
right, that's right,
Yeah,
that's
from
right.
the
So
good
there is,
budget.
according to them, their vote, they're giving direction to the commissioners, which I think, again, they overstepped their bounds. I don't think that there's any force behind that. There's political force, okay, I'll agree with you there. But at a certain point, stand up.
Right, but I think what Mr. Babs said, yeah. At the end of the delegation, because Will said he could find 9,000, the delegation
Take the
told
20.
the commissioners to get the 26
Find
out
the whole
of the
thing,
rest of
that's
the
right, yeah.
department.
That's right.
Okay.
And the
Any-
last thing I have is that you said there's a non-public, and is that employee contractual? And what department does it deal with?
It deals with the county attorney and the jail.
Okay. So-
Mr.
It's
County
a,
attorney's
it's
being
a,
brought in for legal advice?
it's a legal advice, so there won't be any minutes taken.
Okay, so once again, you're getting legal advice from somebody whose specialty is not
Case issue.
municipal law, right?
Say that, I'm
You're
sorry.
getting legal advice from somebody whose specialty, it's not his job to give you legal advice, and his specialty may not be municipal law.
Yes.
I mean, if that's.
Yeah, you're confusing me now. Look, the county attorney's there, he is an attorney by trade. We can get information from anybody. We've asked him,
Okay,
and it involves one of his assistants in helping us
okay.
try to solve an issue that could cost us thousands and thousands of dollars, and without going outside and hiring a private, we may have to do it at the end, but,
Okay.
Okay?
I remember my other, how often do you take work home from here, or do you?
How often do we take work home? I took this whole pile home, and I brought it back.
And it's all public,
Yeah.
so.
I,
I mean, so if you took it home and it got lost, it wouldn't be any big deal,
No,
because it's all
because it's normally
public.
minutes and these are the public papers. We only have public papers, so that is what I have.
You want to say something?
Yeah,
yeah, it's all
Mr.
public.
Babson,
Oh, mine's public.
for the subcommittee for the jail, November 30. Is that a good day for you?
November when?
November 30.
No, we've set that up, we've already set out the notice for the 2nd of,
Yeah,
2nd
but
of December.
it can be changed.
Huh?
It can be changed to November 30.
Does that mean none of you can come to the meeting?
Yeah, November 30 is a Wednesday, we're here.
I can't come Friday.
November 30, then we're here. It's
Yeah,
a
but the
Wednesday.
other-
It's only 2 days earlier.
You could come Friday. You don't have to go down there.
Okay.
Is the 30th a Wednesday or?
It's a Wednesday, we're
It's a
already
Wednesday.
here.
Wait, what day it is?
Yeah.
Excuse me. I just said I could come.
The
I think I'm
second is
leaving.
the second
No,
is a
I'm
Friday.
leaving that day.
Oh, you're not gonna be here anyway?
The
All
30th.
right.
No, the second.
The 30, we're already here, we have the commissioners meeting, so.
Right.
I'm the president of
No, I
the
leave that day.
association. That's my first day on the
On
job,
Friday?
Friday the 2nd.
Well, I'll email the other members of the committee and see if they can make it on the 30th.
On the 30.
1 o'clock on the
1
30th?
o'clock.
Yeah, if you can.
The other subcommittee, nursing home, is meeting on the 28th.
28.
But
So you have the 28th
Because I would like to
or
have
the
at least
30th.
one of the commissioners there, so.
What day, the
It would appear you
28th?
can't be there at all on the
Thursday?
2nd.
It's a Monday.
28th's a Monday.
Oh.
And that's a subcommittee on the nursing home,
What
Joe
month?
Flex Committee.
Monday, the 28th of what?
28.
Of what month? Oh,
November.
November.
Okay.
Appreciate it if you could do that.
Okay, I'll go home and email them and see what I can do.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay,
What time
hearing
is it? Yes, what time?
9 o'clock. Not the 29th. We have union
You
meetings
said
on
you suggested Wednesday the 30th, right?
30th, it'd be
Yeah,
great.
30th, yeah.
Is the next day Thanksgiving?
No,
Thanksgiving is the 24th.
Okay.
We are meeting on the 23rd, the day before. Hopefully, we can get through by noontime and have a final budget.
Yeah, I'll do that right now.
All right, thank you. We make a motion that we go into
You're coming by my
non-public
house on the way home, you wanna just
For,
stick it in
for this reason.
the house, and stick it on
Is
the
it-
table if I'm not there, that would be.
Is it
What do they
legal
call that?
consultation?
Attorney,
Consultation.
is it legal
Consultation?
consultation?
yeah.
Yeah.
So we don't take minutes on it?
No,
Um,
for legal consultation.
Who made the motion?
I make the motion,
Second,
second it, that we go into non-public for legal consultation.
and roll call, Commissioner Kenny, yes, Commissioner Sorensen,
Yes,
Commissioner Solomon.
Yes.
so voted.